So my name is Walter Russell. I'm an electrical inspector for Labor and Industries. So theoretically then, a guy down at the water department downtown Kent could pull up his laptop and then be able to look at these devices and kind of control them from inside of his cubicle or inside his office.
Yes.
So this particular site, it's a pump station, and if one particular part of the city demands more water than another, the one for that particular district will go down, and the other one for that district that's requiring more water, that one will go up. So they work in conjunction with each other. And then the bigger pumps are for when there's an emergency.
So those are 20 horsepower motors, and these are 125.
125 horsepower?
Yep.
It's more horsepower than the car I have. The wire size has to be correct. It has to have the right bonding and grounding. And so if it's not sized properly or inspected properly, and we do have that emergency where there's a fire and they're relying on this water in order to take care of the fire, and it's not sized correctly, well, the motors burn out. The power has shut off, and then it will automatically turn on the generator. In case something happens with the utility, that there's a backup generator that keeps these pumps going as long as they need it. We have a new thing called virtual inspection. And so what they can do is make a phone call and say, hey, can I get an inspection? Usually we need a 24-hour notice, but with virtual inspection, we can get it done in 15 minutes. So we're trying to work with the contractors to speed up the inspections for them so they can have their jobs done on time and in a way where the other trades are not waiting on us. So this is a variable frequency drive, and it's controlling the motors, and it slowly ramps them up. And as you were saying, we're going to give them a 20-second interval before they bring them up to full speed. So I'm the new guy at the office. So I'm out of Tuckwell office. I've been there 6 months. And so I was an electrician for 30 years, and I retired a couple of years ago and started my own company, started doing electrical work. So I had all my work inspected, and they would inspect my work, and we'd get to talking, and they would say, have you ever thought about being an electrical inspector? Well, there's that fear in the background, even as a 30-year veteran, that I don't know enough. And then you come to find out, once you get here, that the people that train you, they know enough. And the team that I'm a part of, they are great.
We do everything from schools and hospitals, industrial facilities, new homes, businesses, banks, gas stations, everything that requires electrical distribution, we do.
Without a doubt, this is a direct correlation to everyday life, right? We go in here, we look at the electrical safety, which segues tightly with what L&i's core is. We take for advantage every day we use electrical. You plug in, your blow dryer works. But you want to know that that blow dryer is not going to melt in your hand or hurt your kid when they're at school.
It's a job that constantly is changing. And for somebody that embraces change, I think it's a very rewarding place to work.
My job allows me to grow because I'm always learning about new stuff.
Washington has some of the highest trained electricians in the nation, which means I have a challenge. I have to come to a job site and bring something every day as an inspector.